done? Okay, my turn.
Oh, good grief. I don't think this tree is worth it. But let's play with the monsters. Okay, I changed my mind. I definitely want to kill them. Got him! Yes, 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 I got him. Well, good morning. We're back in Middle-earth, and we are continuing our adventures here in Waterworks, which I'm thinking are not too far from being done. Well, let's talk to Indrith here.
We can only hope that Durian's Bane sleeps deeply.
With the number of toads and lizards reduced, we should get a better idea of what is clogging up the works. It is going to take some time to clean out the pipes, though. Well, that can wait for later. I have another task that I will need your help with. Of course, I first need to see if you are strong enough to help me. Roll up your sleeves and let me see how much muscle you have there. So we need to show Foreman Indrith how strong we are by flexing. You flexed your arm for Foreman Indrith.
I am not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
Well, I have seen greater sinews on a chicken, but you will have to do. Come along, Metro. Let us see if we can get the wheel to move. He just called you a weakling. Alright, now let us see if we cannot get this to turn the way it ought. Uh-oh.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
That was not right. I think we sheared a gear, and our work cannot continue until we have a new one. Lucky for us, I believe I know where we can find one.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
If we sheared a gear, and I believe that we did, we need to put a new one. During my time in the Great Wheel, I have explored many of the tunnels that feed these wheels. On my journeys, I spotted a gear in a room beside the tunnel. However, I thought nothing of it and left it where it lay. I believe you will need to discover this gear before our work can continue. You can make your way deeper into the Great Wheel from the Drowned Deep, or through the gate across the way. Hurry. Alright, so we have two things to accomplish, and they're in opposite directions, of course. Alright, so we're going to deal with the paddles, and we're going to deal with the paddles first. And if you go down this corridor, past all these mobs that will just threaten, you will come out this door here. And this is basically up top of the Great Wheel. Wait for mobs to spawn. Okay, they're there. Can we? Target out of line of sight. But it's not out of line of sight right here. Alright, so we have these fungus-covered paddles that we have to deal with. And this is one of those cases where, once again, I kind of wish what we did would stay. You know, I'd like to see the continued effect of what I've accomplished with the quest. But it's not to be. Oh, there's another brawler right there. But he's moved on. Okay, so we're halfway done with those. And we'll come back to the big paddle in a minute. Oh, I forgot there's a brawler there. Hello. How are you doing? Goodbye. One more. Okay, and this is our last paddle. And if you go over this way, you go down this ramp. And this is the gate I was talking about, the other way we could get into the wheelhouse. Not an exploration point or anything, but it is good to know that there are multiple ways to get up here. Well, currently these wheels are still spinning. What about the ones on the other side? Now we need to get that slime. I don't know how we're grabbing it from way down here, but we are. You must face. I am facing the target. You doofus head. Alright, so that's done. Let's head back. See, these are already gunked up with fungus again. Like I said, I wish they would stay spinning once you fix them, instead of just reverting back to pre-quest state. Alright, so back up this way. Back past all these flood lizards and deep toads. Now we want to go down here. We want to go across this bridge. Well, I guess it's not really technically a bridge, but for our purposes it is. Now, we want to go past. We want to go this way. We want to take a left. And I think we want to go. Oh, that's a salamander. Hi. Okay. Take another left, go down here. Let's see if I'm going the right way even. Go across here. I think I go down here again. Kill this salamander. Kill this glowworm. Kill another glowworm. May have gone the wrong way. I did. That's okay. So we will backtrack. It's been a while since I've done this one. Now I feel like exploring it. This is neat. Of course, it's basically a giant sewer, but, you know. Not the first time I've seen a sewer in a video game. In the third act of Diablo 2, you have to explore the sewers of the Zakarum. Was that it? I remember they were the Paladin group. And honestly, they are a bit fanatical. Ah, there it is. I found it. I recognize it because there's lots of toads in it. Lots of mobs in it in general. And abandoned gear. Okay. Oh, there's even a little bit more here. Huh. You know, I never stopped. I usually stop at that point and don't go any further. There's even more in here. Like I said, I like this little spot. Uh-oh. Lag. Now, go across, we go up this way. Go across. Yeah, hush. And then, of course, there's, more that way. I gotta take some time out and actually take a look at all the nooks and crannies of this place one day. Kind of neat. Alright, so back to Indrith, because he's waiting for us. He told us to hurry. Of course, we did take a side trip to go kill some orcs and clean some slime off wheels, but, you know, that's besides the point.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
You have found the gear. Wonderful. While you were gone, I heard the rumble of something great moving amid the waterworks. Whether our wheels begin to churn once more or some other force lurks nearby, I do not know. Maybe a little caution would not hurt after all.
I doubt that Lord Barling still lives.
Oh, I wish I had known this. I would have waited on that other quest. I am normally not so cautious of Dwarf Medriel, but I fear something terrible has followed us to these flooded depths. The orcs of the deeps have been here longer than us. Perhaps they know what lurks in the stilled pools. Defeat them. We have no need for further interference with the Great Wheel. I have heard that the fungus has consumed the orcs, but no matter. They may still know something we do not. If they say not, it may be that the creature is gone from this place. So, if I had remembered that that quest is going to send me to kill some orcs, I would have waited on cleaning the wheels. But, since I did not remember, we have to go back up there and kill some orcs again. You see the toads, as you pass them, they turn and give you kind of a half-hearted snap in their direction. It's kind of funny. I mean, in a way, they kind of act like toads. Well, they look more like, I don't know. They're weird looking. Alright, let's kill some more orcs. At least this is easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like somebody was trying to get a group together for one of the Lothlorien quests. Not quests, but instances. Completed Gulu Omatha. Did I complete all my books? Hold on. Excuse me. There's one book complete. There's 2 books complete. I've completed all 3 books. Yay! This is probably not the place to... Ooh, wow. I have lots of points to spend. Increase tactical damage. Mending verse. Vivid imagery. Okay, well, we'll take a look at that later. We have lots of points to spend, and I want to make sure I spend them judiciously. But yay, we finished all our books, so So I guess it was worth coming back up to kill the orcs again. Okay, let's go back to Foreman Indrith. And we'll tell him thank you for sending me back up here. Oh wow, our bags are almost full too. Oh, I've never stopped to look up before. Well, this is a big old place, isn't it? All the water seems to fall in this way. I wonder why.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
The orcs are afraid of tentacles dragging them down into the water. This bodes ill, my friend. I already sent my aide, Caldi, to the Val Maw. It's not far from here, but now I worry that I may have made a grave error in judgment in coming here.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûr, will it be enough?
I sent Caldi to the Val Maw to open the doors of the channel in preparation for the work to be done there. I have not heard back from him, but I thought that maybe he was just dawdling. Now I wonder. Please, Medriel, make your way to the Val Maw west and a little north of here, and see if Caldi is still there. I would feel terrible if anything happened to him. If he needs help, give it to him. Now, do I go back to the dwarf that had me kill the fungus first? Or go to Caldi first? Let's go back to the earlier quest. So, if you mini-map, there's a small icon at the northwest corner. There's a small icon at the northwest corner. If you right click on it and then track nearby quest. Oh, there is. Interesting. Okay. I did not know that you could do that. So thank you, random person. Well, these are the only ones that are actually technically here. So we will set that as the quest focus. Hold on. Oh, you turtle. You stinking little turtle. I was gonna leave you alone, but no, you had to attack me. Sorry, I had to stop and thank that person for that tip, because I literally never knew that was a thing. So if you right click on this little icon on the mini map that tells you what time of day it is, it gives you things like filter, zoom to map, or track nearby quests.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
The water wheel is nearly ready to be restarted. I thank you greatly. I know it may seem like nothing, but that wheel is an important part of our efforts to restore the forges of Khazad-dûm. I can take it from here. Thank you again. So we have some heavy armor. We have a sword. So the sword is good for champions, guardians, even captains who run board and sword. Or, yeah, board and sword. Or sword and board. And then we have some shoulder pads that are also for heavy armor. So again, captain, champion, guardian. And let's clean out our bags real quick. So that was actually the last quest he has for the moment, I think. I hope. Get rid of some junk. I do not know why I'm keeping this sleigh bell. 2 fate, 2 vitality, 10 tactical mitigation, and 5 incoming heal rating. This special bell will celebrate your every victory. What, does it ring every time you win? I mean, it's the only thing I could think of. which would be absolutely ridiculous. Alright, we were trying to sell some junk off. Let's open up some of these. Because they're worth a lot more when you open them than if you don't. And we'll use some of these up. Or we'll attempt to. Lizard's leggings. I didn't know lizards wore leggings. How interesting. And here I always say animals don't wear clothes. I guess I was wrong after all. Alright, so got rid of some junk. Oh, okay. So you don't have to click in a specific place. You can click anywhere in the mini map and it does that. Alright, so now that we've done all that, we can go see Caldi and the Valmaw. Oh, you stinker. Get out of my face. And take your slime with you. I'm gonna get on my goat. Although usually that doesn't matter. Because once you hit the water, you've fallen anyway. Woo! Like that. Oh, we're gonna piss off everything on the way, it looks like. Oh. Well, I guess we are definitely gonna piss off everything on the way, aren't we? Waterworks is such a neat place. I know there are plenty of people that would disagree with that, but I have to rate this as probably my favorite place in Moria. Alright, where's our dwarf we need to talk to? There he is.
The House of Durin will live forever!
It is good to know that Indrith worries about me, though he need not. Caldi is no fool, my friend.
Hear me out, friend, for I have a tale of glory to tell.
When I arrived at the Valmaw and made my way to the doors, I stopped it immediately as I began to push on them. I heard thrashing in the water and unintelligible screams from within. I knew then that there was something alive in there. I was not reared to be a fool, and so I came down here to think. While walking along the water's edge, I noticed ooze filtering out of the stone near the water where the drains would push the runoff from within. I came running back here and have not gone near the water since. You seem an adventurous sort. Perhaps you would care to take a sample of the water near the edge for me. You will not have to travel far. Anywhere to the northeast of here should suffice. Go. Looks like a good spot to test the water. Okay. I still think the new LI system is a pile of trash. In fact, my level 130 hunter, I'm still using my old first age LIs.
The House of Duty will live forever!
Wonderful. Now there's only one thing left to do.
Perhaps soon we will toast our victory
Now that we have the
orcs of Moria.
Now that we have the findings, we can send them to someone who will know what we should do. Make your way to the Great Wheel and speak with Foreman Indrith. He will be able to tell you if there's anything wrong with the water and how we can best deal with the situation. I'm afraid something terrible is going on here.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
This is a sample of the water near the Valmaw. He examines the fluid. Not good. There is something there, and I think that we need to be cautious about what we do. When you return to Caldi, tell him that I said it is time for a final foray. You should head back to him now at his encampment outside the Valmaw. Oh, hello, random person. There's somebody else in here right now. Gund. Wait. Harazgund.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
This is grave indeed. It appears that we have found something after all. In fact, it seems as though we found the very thing we had hoped we would not find since facing it outside of Khazad-dûm. We must persevere, though, Medriel. And so...
Soon we shall stand face to face with Lord Val.
Let's see.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm. Stay and speak with me a moment.
Alright, so a final foray is actually a raid quest. It is the Watcher in the Water instance. So raid means you're supposed to have like 12 people to do it. Huh, yeah, good luck with that. But an uneven flow.
Soon we shall stand face to face with Lord Val.
This is bad news, Medriel. The terrible beast that assailed us outside the West Gate has made its lair here among the Waterworks. You must return to Simbi in the 21st Hall at once, and inform him of our plight. We have had many successes here in the Waterworks, but this terror could destroy everything we have worked for. I will inform Indrith and Ensor of your passage. Go with haste. Alright, so, let's take our
The shadow of Mordor will
go
not long
back to
fill
the Rotting
halls of
Sailor.
Khazad-dûm.
Because we do have a quest to drop off there. It's another part of the Helgi Goblin Bane statue. And then from there we can head back up to the 21st Hall. What else do we have? I guess we can right click and track nearby quests now. Broger, which is in the Chamber of Command at the Chamber of Crossroads. So we got 2 to turn in at 21st Hall. And I don't think I need to track missions of Gundabad. Gundabad is nowhere near Moria that I know of. So, once we've turned in the statue quest, we're done with Waterworks. And we can head back up to 21st Hall and head back over and pick up where we left off with the Epic. Well, after we turn in a couple quests at 21st Hall. And this poor guy keeps asking if anybody knows any good Gondorian roleplay kins. Somebody said that most of them, the only ones that they know of, are race-specific. I hate to tell him the glory days of roleplay on Laura Lynn are gone. I don't think there are a whole lot of active roleplay kinships left. Most people play the game now just to play the game. Maybe I'm wrong, because I'm not on as nearly as often as I used to be. And certainly not at the time of day that the Europeans would be doing any form of roleplay. And not even on at the time of day that the Americans would be on this server to do any form of roleplay. So there actually might be kinships left. I just don't know. Oh, goody. A goody.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
I have heard of the dwarf Uxie's endeavor to reassemble Helgi Goblin Bane's great statue. So the statue's torso was nearly lost to the flooded depths. I am glad you came when you did. It seems like the water rises daily. Before long, the statue might have been lost to history. I will send this piece along to the Chamber of Crossroads. Although I don't know why you really have to, because I'm actually headed there myself. But okay, I'll let you do that. Alright, so.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
We'll take the stable up to the deep descent. And yay, we actually completed all of Waterworks. There's actually quite a bit of quests down here. And they're, despite them being a little bit scattered, they're not that hard to do. And you get to see some pretty impressive architecture while you're doing them. Which is kind of amazing, being that this is in a giant cavernous mountain. I'm assuming it's, what, either they really hollowed this out by mining this much, or it started out as some sort of dormant or inactive volcano and they hollowed it out from there. Who knows? However, they have managed to create some pretty impressive things within this mountain. And irregardless of the fact that this would be completely outside the actual bonds of physics or reality, well, it is fantasy, so if they want to create the biggest cavern in the world and fill it with buildings, they can. Go to Gondor Weekly Gathering on Saturday. Let's see if they provide any more information than that.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Dolven View. Not that I'm likely to get back into roleplay. At least not without my friend and roleplay partner. But maybe if they give information and somebody is interested in some Gondorian roleplay, I can at least tell you when and where to show up for it. It just says Saturday nights, but it doesn't say where, and it doesn't say exactly when. We'll go to Chamber of Crossroads.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the
And yes,
halls
we're
of
being
Khazad-dûm.
lazy. We're taking the goat Actually, no, let's go to 21st Hall first. I know, I just wasted gold, didn't I? Shame on me.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
Nothing to do there. Wonder.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
Do I still require the shard to do that?
Well met, friend.
Ah, you have found an infused garnet at last. Oh, okay. I have an infused garnet on me. I must. I don't see it. Oh, no, I do. There they are. I have 5 of them. Okay. Let's go play in the training hall real quick. Solo quest. Yes, I am ready.
Many armories and forges of the dwarves lie dormant in Khazad-dûm, awaiting the hands of their masters. One such has been claimed by the orcs of Moria for a training hall. If the forge is to see service again, the orcs must be driven forth.
So, this used to be a little instance that once you completed it, you could get a title for your weapon. I don't know what you get from it now. Guess we're gonna find out. Oh, you stinker. You stinker. Okay. We'll go over... Oh, here he comes back this way. Okay. So, now we have these little orcish recruits. Hey, a live elf! Let's get it! Another taskmaster. Alright, and some more recruits. Alright. And off to the other side. Alright, so 3 more orcish recruits. Alright, so now we've done all that. And the only thing we have left is the big boss in the middle. Use the ancient anvil. You have created an empowered garnet. Complete it. The training hall. And there are other such quests here, or instances here. That happens to be the very first one I ever did, and it's actually pretty easy. But you also have Ghost Forge and Spider Nest on this side. And on this side you have the Library of Steel, the Mithril Slaves, and the Morval Outcast. Which I can't remember how to do some of these. And I know at least one of them is like timed or something.
Greetings, traveler.
So nowadays you get legendary item experience, a level 50 rare tracery, and enhancement runes level 50. Which I didn't really need any of that junk, but you know. There we have them. I'll throw it in my vault with the rest of the junk. Alright, now.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Head over to 21st Hall, and I think you can only do those once a day. Or maybe even once a week, I can't remember. That was some lag. So we have 2 quests to turn in here. One with Simbi.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
What word do you bring? Will our great wheels turn once more? You relay your tale of what you have seen within the Waterworks. No, how many more must fall before that beast troubles us no longer? This is an unfortunate turn. We have not the numbers to make an assault on the beast yet, but perhaps in time we will. You and your allies may be able to deal a final blow against it, but I sense you are not yet prepared. The expedition must press on. The time for vengeance against the beast will come. For now, we must reclaim Zalim Malek. Okay. And where is Girdfast? I have something for him. There he is.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Where did you find this? In a web in the Waterworks, you say? This belongs to my great-great-great-grandfather, whose name I now bear. Thank you for bringing this to me. All right.
Oh, glorious day! We shall soon restore Moria.
Welcome, welcome. Is not the 21st Hall the grandest sight in all Khazad-dûm? We have encountered no dangers here whatsoever, and I take this to be a sign that the dwarves have won Zalim Malek. We have established a great foothold here, and you are just in time for the celebration. If you would be so kind, please distribute L to the fine dwarves who have done such great work here. They have earned it. And I'm to pass out ale to the guards. Like I'm some sort of serving wench.
The lords of Moria have returned!
The foreman Mogre has sent us ale. How thoughtful. If he is confident that this hall is secure, then so am I. Pour me a drink. I don't think letting your guards get drunk is really the brightest move ever. Seriously? And these are instance quests.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
L from Moger, well, I am tasked with repairs. Well, I suppose there can be no harm in it. What's the rush anyway? Huh, there's a moat trader
I am
here.
at your service.
Nothing that I can use, though. But Traveler's Quartermaster.
It is hoped that Barleen's company discovered
interesting.
Mithril.
Minimum level 51, maximum level 130. Okay, so we have Coffer of Traveler's Armor. Heavy might. So, okay, so we have heavy armor, okay. 2 different forms of heavy armor, purple and blue. 2 different forms of might jewelry, purple and blue. Weaponry, purple and blue. Then you come down here, you have your light stuff, armor, jewelry, weaponry. And of course you have your medium. Huh, interesting. If I had more moats on me, I would check it out. I mean, I have plenty of moats, but not that much that I want to spend 2,000 moats checking something out like that.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Celebrations already? This is grand news. I was not aware that we had made such great strides here, but I will take this as a sign of success. Thank you, Midriel, and give the foreman my thanks as well.
The Lords of Moria have returned!
I do not need my wits about me for this easy post. Guard duty in the hall is nothing. Not an enemy in sight. Famous last words.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
Ale from the foreman now? Is it really so safe that I can drink ale while on watch? Well, I suppose if the foreman thinks it is, then there can be no harm in it. Oh, yeah, he's up. He is... There's the ramp up.
The Lords of Moria have returned.
Huh, well now, I was about to set to repairing the scaffolding, but I suppose that can wait, eh? Pour me a glass of that ale, friend. Now we need to go find Rain. And Rain is... somewhere around here. Oh, here, next to Moger.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
By Dornsbeard, what is Foreman Moger about? No ale for me, thank you. I must stay sharp. Is that fool of a dwarf letting down his guard already? While it is true that there have been no intrusions upon our work here, and that we make great progress, I do not believe Zelimelech is safe yet. Ren does not believe that the dwarves of the 21st Hall should let down their guard.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
Pooh-pooh. Ren is clever, to be sure, but he always boils everything with his zeal for overcaution.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm. Stay and speak with me a moment.
I grow weary of Rain's constant fretting. His open complaints are bad for business here, you know. How about this? You are new here and unbiased. Why not patrol the wide hall? If it is free of enemies, Rain must put his fears to rest. I believe this is a fair compromise. If I am right, my dwarves can celebrate their victory without hesitation. So, we will do that later. But now we're going to go ahead. Chamber of Crossroads.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
And go talk to Broger. And then, I believe we're done for the day. There are no enemies in sight, but something catches your eye, so I'll have to come back here next time and see what caught my eye. Zigglenob. You know, I'll have to look up what Ziggle means, because it is apparently a dwarven word that is common. Because you have Ziggle, you have Zigglenob? Yeah, I think it was Zigglenob. So it must be a common word in the Dwarven tongue. Unfortunately for me, I don't know very many Dwarvish words. I know Baruch Kazad Aminu, which is axes of the dwarves are coming for you. In fact, I even have a shirt with that in runic lettering on it, which I believe is supposed to be the Dwarvish language. It looks kind of, the written language looks kind of runic. I like that shirt. Manorable. Alright, so we need to go up into this room up here and talk to Broger.
These maps do not tell me anything.
I cannot complain about this errand of yours, Medriel. You have slain many goblins despite your search for a forge that likely never existed. These crude goblin maps tell me nothing I didn't already know. The goblins are filthy, disgusting creatures, and their maps are worthless. Show them to my cousin Bozy, though. Perhaps he has more patience than I, and will tell you something useful. Bozy is just outside. Okay.
My cousin might not see the answer, but I do.
The goblins have made their home here in the darkness for a long time. These maps might have secrets to show us, however unsavory they seem. Bosey peers at the maps for a long while, and then his face creases into a wide smile. I may have unraveled our riddle, Medriel. I do believe that we can discern the location of the Heart of Fire from these maps.
It is very simple, my friend. Let me explain it to you.
Look here, Medriel. The location of Norcolab, the Heart of Fire, is on this crude goblin map. Do you not see it? Bosey laughs, clearly enjoying the attention. Let me put it this way, my friend. We know that the door to the Heart of Fire is sealed. Indeed, you discovered the trick of opening it with the word Heart of Durin. But the goblins cannot know this trick. The pages that held the secrets were distributed by only Deep Claws. If the goblins had found these pages and understood their significance, they would have certainly taken them. We are not looking for a room on this map, Medriel. We are looking for a stretch of undisturbed wall behind which such a room could be hidden, and I have found just such a spot. Let me know when you're ready, and together we will travel to this place. Okay, so that will be an instance that we will do next time. And until then, bye for now.